I insist that we listen to each other in silence. Yes, Majority Leader.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, let me, on behalf of the House, thank the Finance Minister for presenting a mid-year review of the budget, which this House approved and authorized him to execute. And Mr. Speaker, I must say that the Finance Minister has given a very good account of himself. Mr. Speaker, just to correct the records, there is no inconsistency between what the Finance Minister said and what his deputy mentioned some time ago. His deputy mentioned that he had given a release of 1.1 billion, 1.6 billion. Today, the Finance Minister reported that he has given 1.1 billion to the Ministry of Agriculture and that is payment. And he also paid 551 million for Farmer Services Center. If you put the two together, that's 1.6. That's one. It was presented. You see, the good thing about this mid-year report. The good thing about this mid-year report.
Honorable members, for once, let's listen to each other in silence. Honorable members, please.
The good thing about this report is that it was presented live on national television. Everybody was watching and they saw the figures projected. So if the minority leader engages in a slip of tongue, it is important for me to I just thought I should correct that. I know that he did not benefit from going to Fufusu Primary School. So his mathematics might not be as good as Honorable Gina Paul's mathematics. When you add 551 to 1.1, you get 1.6. So the Finance Minister and his deputy presented an accurate figure. But Mr. Speaker, we were in this country, in this parliament, and there was a finance minister who told us that he could not run this economy without taxing our Momo transfers. that he could not run this economy without taxing our Momo transfers. A finance minister who could not run the economy without going for debts. Today, we have a finance minister who has abolished all those taxes, and yet he is successfully managing our economy. We have a finance minister who is not borrowing recklessly, but is successfully managing our economy. That is why I said that this finance minister has clearly given a good account of himself. Mr. Speaker, Ghanaians are struggling, working day and night to pay the debts, to fix the economy. Like the minister has indicated, ordinary Ghanaians are making sacrifices. Where is the man who put us in the debt? Where is Ken Ofori-Atta? After borrowing recklessly, creating the debts, he has gone and he is hiding in the United States of America. We must bring Ken Ofori-Atta back. Ken Ofori-Atta should be brought back to come and account to the good people of Ghana why he so grossly mismanaged our finances and left ordinary Ghanaians to struggle and fix the economy whilst he enjoys in the United States of America. And this is a man who was presented by the NPP as a finance minister. And the same people are telling Ghanaians that they should be brought back to power. So that you do what with power? You will bring Ken Ofori-Atta back and he will come and be building cathedrals. Mr. Speaker, this media report clearly indicates that the cathedral project is not ongoing. Mr. Speaker, what is ongoing is the construction of new schools. What is ongoing is the improvement of existing schools. What is ongoing is the improvement of the quality of schools. This media report shows that what is ongoing is the construction of roads, the construction of bridges never seen in the history of Ghana before. Mr. Speaker, this finance minister has indeed given a good account of himself. And that is why this House must commend him highly. Mr. Speaker, clearly, under this finance minister, Ghana is working again. Mr. Speaker, I believe that with Dr. Atuforsen managing our economy, we can all go to sleep with two eyes closed, because he will deliver. Mr. Speaker, as for the issues that my friends in the minority have raised, I am surprised that when we have been presented with a mid-year review of the budget, we are seeking to castigate the judiciary of this country. You are castigating the judiciary because it is not the Attorney General who convicted Wontumi. It is not Atuforsen who convicted Wontumi. It is a judge who convicted Wontumi. So the place to go to is the court where he has been convicted. Go and fight your case in the court. have full confidence in the judiciary. And I know that if you go there and you Mr. Speaker, this is not a forum to discuss Wontemi. It won't be fair to Wontemi for us to make him the subject matter of debate. So, Mr. Speaker, let me join this House to commend the Finance Minister and to assure the Finance Minister of the support of this House, of the support of Parliament as he continues to work and improve the finances and the economy. Finance Minister, this morning or this afternoon, you have laid a number of bills. You have laid a number of bills which we believe are all aimed at helping you achieve your various targets. This House will diligently go through the bills and ensure the passage of the bills. Mr. Speaker, why is the minority leader thinking that he should take the same time as myself? I speak for 189 people. I speak for 189 people. You speak for how many people? Let's count them. How many are they? How many are they? How can the person who speaks for 189 share the same time as the person who speaks for 87? How does that happen? How does the person who speaks for only 87 have the same time as the person who speaks for 189? Mr. Speaker, so be measured in terms of what you ask for.
Honorable.
Look at your size when you're asking for material.
Honorable Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Majority Leader, they will still keep your time for you. Yes, Minority Leader. Yes, Minority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, there was a clear understanding of 10 minutes each. I complied with it. The clerk communicated. Mr. Speaker, we were both time. The majority leader's time ended, and then he was given additional time. Mr. Speaker, I was going to talk about the free SHS that they couldn't implement with internally generated funds, and now they are going to borrow. But I held back. Mr. Speaker, just exiting IMF, they've gone for 1 billion cedis. I kept quiet. Mr. Speaker, $1 billion. But because I wanted to act within time, I acted within time. And now the majority leader has been given extended time. And all he says is that he needs 189, which will soon dissipate. Mr. Speaker, I think the right time for debate will come. He should try and end this so that we delve into the issues, because the finance minister for 2 hours on inspiring message.
Minority Leader, with all due
that is
respect,
all I want to say.
Let me bring it to your attention that I am not the timekeeper. They are keeping the time up there, which would automatically cut at 10 minutes. I think the clerk can attest to that. Yes, Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, if you observe, for most of the time I was on my feet. I was not talking because you were making a lot of noise and heckling. So I was quiet. If you observe, you see, when you heckle and I shout back at you, I haven't respected you. The reason is that there's a proverb among my people, but I will not use that proverb. So please, when you are talking, I keep quiet because I respect you. I have to listen to you. If you are talking across and I'm also talking across, we are not listening to each other. And the children who are watching from home will be learning a very bad lesson. That's why anytime you start, I keep quiet. That was what ate into my time. If not, strictly speaking, I did not even speak for up to 5 minutes. Strictly speaking. And I have a strategy where when a finance minister comes and delivers a very, very sweet message, I don't want to dilute it. I don't want to dilute it. I know the strategy of my friend opposite is to take attention away from this beautiful message to Chairman Wontumi. That's the strategy. If I follow him along that line, I would have assisted him to achieve his objective. So I will not discuss those matters. So let us leave it here. We'll have the time to comment on the statement. In fact, about 2 or 3 days to comment on the statement. At the level of leadership, we'll discuss the time allotment. The proposal is that we start the commentary tomorrow. Will we be sufficiently prepared to start tomorrow? Yeah. It's obvious that you are not ready now. Because when you were given the opportunity, you were talking about Wontumi. When you were given the opportunity, you were talking about Wontumi instead of the media statement. So you are clearly not yet ready. So we'll make copies available to you. When you read that, you might see that it has nothing to do with Wontumi. So, Mr. Speaker, I thank you very much.
Honourable members, we defer further comment on the statement. We then turn to order paper addendum 2. At commencement of public business, presentation of papers. Yes. Yes, we are now coming to do presentation of those papers. Yes, Manuel.
Mr. Speaker, with respect, just for your guidance, the statement that the finance minister...
Yeah, the statement has been duly laid.
Yeah, no, Mr. Speaker, where he first laid it, Mr. Speaker, there is a particular spot where such important public documents are laid. Mr. Speaker, I am interested in when it was laid. Where it has shifted to, I'm not interested. Mr. Speaker, it is curious to find that the government MPs are going out now and they are not even in white because they find the statement uninspiring. The last time they came in white and now all of them are running away. You see, Mr. Speaker, all of them are going out. I said it. All of them are leaving. They are not even well attired in their usual white because there's no inspiration. If you see the mixture of dresses, multicolored dresses, there is no white, no inspiration. They are all leaving. The budget is empty. They are all leaving, Mr. Speaker.
With all due respect, the table is the table of the House and is very long. The clerk is in charge. Honorable Minister responsible for finance, you may now lay item numbered 1 on the order paper addendum 2.
Request for a multi-year expenditure commitment to engage a service provider to assist with the implementation of the Fiscal Electronic Device (FED) policy for the Ghana Revenue Authority. Request for a multi-year expenditure commitment to engage a firm to develop and deploy the Ghana Domestic Revenue Collection Platform. Request for a multi-year expenditure commitment to engage Principal Consult Limited to develop, implement, and deploy cross-border e-commerce VAT monitoring and collection system, the Sentinel system for the Ghana Revenue Authority.
Honourable members, the item numbered 1 on the order paper addendum 2 at page 1, I have all been duly presented and they are referred to the Finance Committee for consideration and reports. Yes.
Mr. Speaker, I rise Standing Order 97.3. And Mr. Speaker, with your permission, I read Standing Order 97.3. A short explanation statement shall be made by the person presenting the paper where requested by the House or a member upon the presentation. Mr. Speaker, papers haven't been laid.
Yes,
the Finance Minister.
Honourable Finance Minister.
Right, Honourable Speaker, the rationale were presented as part of the media review, and I just completed the presentation to the House in detail. Each one of them, I spent over 10 minutes to explain each of them in the media review. Mr. Speaker, under the Fiscal Electronic Devices, I made a statement on it. Under the Sentinel, being the cross-border, I made a statement on it. Each one of them, Mr. Speaker, I provided detail to the House. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Honourable Habib.
Mr. Speaker, the Finance Minister is a senior person in this chamber. At the time you were reading the statement, you were not laying any paper. So any explanation on the statement that you read was not part of the procedure of this House. Now you are laying a paper, and it is within our standing orders in 97.3. You were reading the statement under 91. So you should do the needful, but you cannot refer us to the statement that you have made. In fact, we were not listening because it was boring.
Honourable Deputy Whip, by what standard are you measuring the explanation given by the Finance Minister?
Mr. Speaker, he didn't
explain. The rule says
Mr. Speaker, he didn't explain. He only said
explanation. The rules says you give a short explanation, and that is the short explanation. So the requirement of the rules have been met.
Mr. Speaker, with respect, he didn't explain. He only said in his statement. He explained it in his statement.
Yes.
And in his statement, he was not laying any paper. He's laying the paper now. So he should give the explanation.
But that is the explanation he has given, making reference to his presentation. Yes, Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, the same order 97.3 says a short explanatory statement may be made by the person presenting a paper where requested by the House or a member upon the presentation. 2 earlier on says, if so desired by the person presenting a paper, a short explanatory statement may be made by the person upon the presentation of the paper. This person has already made a statement. He made a statement, and then immediately he finished making the statement, has laid papers pursuant to the statement that he has made. So I don't think that there is much to delay us in this.
Honourable members, let me crave your indulgence to acknowledge the presence of very revered personalities in our midst. Honourable members, we have Mr. Anthony Kwesi Sapon, Commissioner General, Ghana Revenue Authority. We have Honorable Alexander Adomako Mensah, Commissioner Support Services. We have Dr. Martin Kobil Yamboriga, Commissioner Domestic Tax Revenue Division. We also have Mr. Aaron Kano, Commissioner Customs Division. And we have Controller and Accountant General, Mr. Kwesi Ajay, in our midst. We have Deputy Chief of Staff, Nana We Bampo Ado. We have the General Secretary of the NDC, Honorable Fifi Fiavi Kwete. We have the Chief Director of Ministry of Finance, Mr. Patrick Numo. We have Commissioner for Custom, Mr. Kano. Honourable members, we have the Governor of the Bank of Ghana, Dr. Johnson Esiama. On your behalf, the Deputy Governor is also here. On your behalf, I welcome all of them to Parliament of Ghana and urge them to have a fruitful visit. Once again, you are welcome. Yes, Minority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I'm concerned about what you just said, that these appointees who accompanied the Finance Minister into this chamber are our guests. These are non-ministerial appointees. They said a lean government. Look at all the appointments they've made. Mr. Speaker, is this a lean government? And Mr. Speaker, when it got to the governor, your face changed. Mr. Speaker, when it got to mention the governor's name, your face changed. You were full of smiles. What is it that you know that we don't know, Mr. Speaker?
Honorable Minority Leader, with all humility, on this occasion, you are completely out of order. Yes, Majority Leader, any indication?
It started at 12, yes. So, Mr. Speaker, we started at 12. It started at 1, so we're not. Oh, Mr. Speaker, I move that. Oh, Mr. Speaker, what happened to the minority side? Mr. Speaker, what happened? Are you dazed? They are dazed by the statement. They are dazed by the statement. This message is so sweet. They are beginning to imagine how many more years they are going to stay in opposition. And how many more of their numbers will come to NDC in the next election if we continue to do these good things. So, Mr. Speaker, on that note, I move that this House adjourns till tomorrow at 12 noon. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Minority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, ordinarily, I have a duty to second a motion for adjournment, especially so when it's coming from the Majority Leader. But, Mr. Speaker, what's the time? It's 5:30 p.m. It is time to consider the motion on restoring the thousands who have been dismissed. Mr. Speaker, I will pray this House to continue debate on the motion, a motion that seeks to restore jobs. Thousands were fired through government directive. Mr. Speaker, the motion has been on the other paper for far too long, and the majority leader says we should adjourn. Mr. Speaker, he is the leader of government business. There are many youths who were denied opportunity to work. Some had worked since 2017, 2018, all the way to 2024. They've all been sacked to go and sit at home. Their families, these were breadwinners. And today it is clear that the minority is not being given the opportunity to conclude on this motion for this House to go into this matter. Mr. Speaker, it's unfortunate. Those people are still suffering and are unemployed. They are home. So, Mr. Speaker,
Honorable Minority Leader,
if the majority
will you
leader
want to
wants us
move
to
the
attend,
motion and let me dismiss
Mr.
it?
Speaker, if the majority leader wants us to leave here, Mr. Speaker, as for me, ordinarily, I will not support him. But, Mr. Speaker, I will reluctantly second it.
Honorable members, motion move. Yes.
Mr. Speaker,
Honorable members.
Mr. Speaker, it is obvious that he wasn't ready to move the motion on behalf of the dismissed people.
Honorable members, motion moved and seconded. It is for the consideration of the House. This is a motion for adjournment. I will therefore put a question. As many as are in favor, say aye. Those against, say no. Honorable members, the ayes have it. The motion is adopted. Accordingly, the House is adjourned till Friday, 24th July, 2026 at 12 noon.